Scorpio, welcome to your 1 till 7 May reading, or when you see it, it's the right time. This is for Scorpio Sun, Moon, Rising, Scorpio cusp, and also cross watchers. Whatever brought you to this reading, you're not here by chance. There's a message for you, there's a guidance for you, there's an answer, there's clarity. So welcome to the reading. I am Adrian, your psychic tarot reader. We're going to do your reading. Please remember it's general, so take it as it resonates. And I want to encourage you, we all kind of come to a reading with some questions. And at the end, I'm going to draw these 3 angel cards for you with some answers. So whilst we're going through the reading, take whatever resonates, but also focus on those 3 questions that you have, because we're going to look into that for the end of the reading. All right. So starting off your reading in a very, very powerful way there with the energy of Apollo, the god of light. Now, the interesting thing about Apollo is, or something that people don't always know about Apollo energy, is that in ancient sort of Greek mythology, the sun and light were seen as 2 separate deities, and Apollo was that energy from the sun that came down to earth to help us, basically the giver of light. If you look into astrology, the sun is seen as divine male energy, the giver of light, the sustainer of life, along with water, which is the more divine feminine energy. So things are getting fired up here for you. Fired up in a very good kind of way. Apollo is all about ripening fruits, and it's very much that cycle of coming in to help you. So if you've maybe been very challenged by something, Scorpio, there for a while, and you've really, really, really felt that, what, I can just do what the ugly word break right now, then this energy is here to let you know that you are getting your ugly word break, which is going to lead to beautiful experiences there for you. We're not going to swear because I know that some of my audiences are quite young as well. But, this is letting you know that what you seek is actually coming towards you. That beautiful light is, even look at how that light is, that's from the window, how it's catching that card there on the side. So there's a beautiful breakthrough at hand here for you. You like that? You open yourself to that, you place your hand on your heart, you take a nice deep breath, and you claim that for yourself, Scorpio. All right. In Moonology energy, it says that you are very close to achieving your goal. And when I saw you got the giver's moon, I thought to myself, oh my goodness, how amazing is that, you can't make these things up. This is so incredible. And for those of you that might not know what a giver's moon is, it is that cycle of the moon just before the full moon. So it's the end of a lunar cycle when the moon is sort of almost full, but it's just that little bit when it's not full yet. So it is growing towards that full potential. Now, to let you know that there might be a little bit of something that you need to tweak here and there. We're also going to look into your tarot when you look at that, Scorpio. But there might be something that you need to tweak here and there, but we're going to look for you and see what those things actually are. All right. But so far, so good, on a good track. Remember your 3 questions. We're going to look at that. Now, I've seen that for many of you, you had a very powerful reminder here in the recent past. We've got source over there. Then we've got fighting. And we have got comparison. And this grey cards is that very sword sort of energy in traditional tarot, in traditional Rider-Waite tarot. And that sword energy is that very mind sort of energy. So I feel that for many of you, you were in that space where, Spirit has reminded you of who you actually are. Because sometimes we forget who we are. We forget that we are divine beings. We forget that we are beings of light. We forget that we are eternal. We forget that we are, born perfect, that we are expressions of life, that we are an extension of perfect source. We forget that sometimes. So I feel that for some of you, you may have been in a space maybe recently that felt anything like a blessing. It didn't feel cute at all. It didn't feel nice. I can see that. I can sense that. I can feel that. It even feels like my, as I'm saying this, it feels like my chest is almost like, closing up. It's like a heaving. It's like a discomfort. So some of you may have felt incredibly overwhelmed. And I feel that for some of you, it's even like all the resources that you tried, maybe everything that worked in the past, everything according to whatever the manual, or like the way you're supposed to do things. Maybe you tried all of that and none of those things worked, and it's because the situation that arose. I feel that many of you asked for change and stuff like that, and this is how it came about. Because for some of you, it was that you were coming in and you were sort of like that catalyst for something new. And so this is also what we're speaking about here when we speak about this comparison energy. And this comparison, it's basically, if you look, you'll see there's sort of like a bamboo tree over there, like a bamboo sort of tree trunk, like a barky type of vibe down here. And then here's another different sort of tree, which can be like a pine tree or something like that. And the reminder here for you, and I feel that many of you, in case you didn't quite get this in the recent past just yet, the lesson here for you was that you are not anybody else, that you shouldn't compare yourself to anybody else, that that you didn't really you weren't placed in a situation to basically follow convention. You were there to change the rules. You were there to shake things up a little bit, to bring something new to the equation. So where you are at the moment, some of you are still struggling with integrating the lesson over there. You've got 6 there, the burden, which is the 6 of swords. You've got the 3 of guidance, which is the 3 of pentacles, and the 2 of possibilities, which is the 2 of pentacles, that eagle flying high there. So when I look at this, what I can see is that for some of you, and some of you might still be having this at the moment. This is a challenge for some of you still at the moment, where you kind of got people that expect you to just sort of take their, sorry about that. There's people here that are sort of just expecting you to sort of take their BS. Like they just expect you to take their crap. They expect you to just be okay. They will do whatever they want to do. And you must just take it. They'll be like, what's wrong with you? You must just, and I feel that for some of you, you're going like, no. For some of you, this might be a space where you might need to get rid of some people. You might need to draw some red lines through some names here. Okay, this is a space where you are very strongly encouraged, Scorpio, to open yourself to a newer being, to a better flow, to a higher flow. The thing is that as you are growing, and I feel that reminder there because many of you have grown. You've grown because you've put in the work. Some people are on our path in life to help us, to support us. They want us to grow. And it doesn't always mean that when somebody's in our life that they must give something, but at least they shouldn't take something, And there's been takers here in your life, and it's time to let those takers go. It's supposed to, okay, bye-bye takers. It's about time to let go them, For some of you, I see that you're in situations that feel tough, that feel impossible. There's promises of movement here, changes, what do you call the thing at work? Promotions. I see that expansion, that growth, that higher view. For some of you, this could be very instant changes. And, if you accept that, again, place the hand on the heart, take a breath, claim that for yourself. Let me know in the comments. I'm going to appreciate if you like. I'm going to appreciate if you subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Also, when you subscribe, subscribe, I appreciate. When you comment, then I give you that little heart. It's to say thank you, but I also send you love. So if you're in a situation where maybe you are feeling very overwhelmed at the moment and you are feeling very challenged and you're open to that universal love, somebody just giving you love and light, place a comment, whatever it is, I give you a heart, I'm sending you love. But let's see what's happening going forward. This is awesome. You've got the 3 of celebrations, that cups energy there. You have got past lives. What is that? 15, 16, 17, 18. There is that moon energy, Pisces energy. And also you have number 2 that says schizophrenia, which is the 2 of swords. Okay. Now, so what I see for some of you, and this is really, really beautiful, is I see you aligning with your soul family. Some of you are out of sync. Some of you are trying to be the good girl, the good guy, but you were being taken advantage of. So I see that there's a lot of revelations that has been given to you in the past, so that you knew who and what and mindsets, people, energies you had to let go of to go forward. I can see that you're in the process of that. I can see that it's challenging, but I can also see going forward how there's something new coming up for you. Some of you are going to have to jump. There's something that requires quite a lot of faith going forward. So if you are maybe holding on to patterns that are sort of safe patterns, that sort of thing, there's gonna come a space, just to let you know, going forward, where you're gonna have to jump, but it's jumping towards success. It might seem like failure initially, but it's not. All right, let's clear that recent past there for you, beautiful Scorpios. Let's see what we got for you in the recent past. So, 5 of Swords, 4 of Swords, 7 of Swords. So you can see again then that recent past, it was that very thinking space, it was that very contemplative space. Some of you needed to see who's going to be there for you through your dark times, through your tough times, through your challenging times. Some of you needed the growth that you needed, because you've got this beautiful heart where you just see the best in everybody, Scorpio. So some of you needed to get that clarity about who's not there for you. And I feel that for some of you, if you didn't get that clarity in a very profound sort of way, that you would have almost like just overlooked it, like, oh, shame, it's not so bad, Let's look in your current space, more 7s. So 7s are all about that energy where you are ready for that next step, okay? You're not there yet, but you are ready, or you're becoming ready. So again, here with 7s, you've got the 7 of Pentacles, the 7 of Cups, and the Ace of Swords. So this is about very powerful, very divine breakthroughs in finances. I feel that for some of you, this is quite interesting when it comes to maybe a relationship. This could be a friendship, this could be love, where you may have felt that, maybe that was not the one for you. Maybe that was not the person for you. And then you realize, oh my goodness, fiddlesticks, poof, boom, bam. Seems like they're the person. So for some of you, there could also be an unexpected love connection, or more unexpected realization that someone's already the one. You go like, oh my goodness, how did I not see that? All right. Some of you, sorry, some of you may have had some people whispering, little bad things there in your ears. Energy going forward, we have got the 6 of Cups. We've got the 6 of Pentacles, and remember, 6 is the energy of hope, it's the energy of change, it's the energy of love in tarot. And then we also have this Hermit energy over there, that Virgo energy over there, work, routine. So I feel that some of you were sort of like killing yourself, overexerting yourself, trying to be more than what you can possibly be, but somehow that wasn't good enough, and so it's time to move on. All right. 3 questions that you have, take them as they resonate. First question, answer to the first question, take action. All right. We can make vision boards, we can manifest, we can say affirmations. All of those things are really taking actions. But at some point, we also need to be willing to make a move, to send the email, to make the call, to, pack your bag, to unpack your bag, to hand in your resignation, to actively look for something different, to reach out to that person and have that conversation. All right. Number 2, remain positive. Don't lose hope. Okay. Remain positive. And number 3, beautiful confirmation there for you. You are ready, Scorpio. You are ready. Okay. So that's what I got for you. I hope that helps. Really appreciate if you like, if you subscribe, comment, all those beautiful things. If any of you want to have a personal reading, all the details are down below, Scorpio. But what you basically do, you make a payment, you send me an email with a proof of payment. I do a general reading. Plus, you can ask me up to 5 questions. I sent you an email that looks similar to this with a downloadable video. And I please need you to give me 3 to 5 business days to send it to you. From my heart, namaste, love and light. See you next time.